Trying to find out the top 3 things to do in Sapporo. What's your name?
Amika, Ayaka, Akari.
Okay, what are the top 3 things to do in Sapporo?
食べ物です。
温泉です。大通公園です。
And I'm here with Ikeda and Honda. Okay, top 3 things to do in Sapporo.
Sushi, miso ramen, and soup curry.
Soup curry.
Here we are with Mamuka, Mazuki, and Neo. What are the top 3 things?
Eating Genghis Khan. Sushi.
Onsen.
So I'm here with Kentu. He's from Sapporo.
Yeah, I'm from Sapporo. Yeah.
Sapporo, and
yeah.
what are the top 3 things to do in
Top
Sapporo?
3 things, yes, and then so eat ramen.
Okay, ramen.
And
What
then
kind of ramen?
soup curry. What ramen?
What kind?
What kind of miso?
Miso
ramen.
ramen.
Yeah.
Okay, and
So,
soup curry.
Soup curry. Yeah, so good.
And the third thing?
Third thing, go to the Susukino. Yeah, drink.
Suskino. Oh,
Yeah.
drink.
Yeah.
Nightlife.
Nightlife. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Miuyu and I'm Anna. 札幌に来たら、ラーメンを食べて、ジンギスカンを食べて、テレビ塔に行って、ファイターズの観戦、野球観戦をしてください。
Wakana and Koji. Okay, Wakana. Top 3 things to do in Sapporo.
Okay, and 1 is Shiroi Koibito Park, and 2 is Stella Place, and 3 is
Sapporo Bay.
Coming to you from Sapporo, Japan. Going to give you kind of my first impressions of the city. And I was asking a few people what the top 3 things are to do in Sapporo other than skiing. And we just heard from them. So they kind of gave me more than 3. So probably check out more than 3 today. But one thing was consensus. They were all saying like the number 1 thing to do in Sapporo is to have this thing they call miso ramen. Let's go. First stop, miso ramen in Sapporo. Shengen Ramen. It's miso ramen. It's probably the most popular place in Sapporo for ramen. Sitting here with Sean. Sean's from Korea. He lives in Dallas.
Hi guys.
And how long did you wait in line for ramen?
For an hour.
1 hour wait. Was it worth it?
It's super worth it. Yeah.
I think it's
very
worth
delicious.
I think it's worth it. A lot of 5-star reviews, about 5,000 reviews on Google.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. It's good.
Yeah, have fun, man. Yeah. It's worth it. It's really good. Miso ramen in Sapporo. Shengen ramen. Miso ramen. Shengen ramen in Sapporo, but look how crowded it is. And you'll see people will wait in line for about 2 hours for Shengen ramen. I think it's worth it. It's good. Miso ramen, and if you ask people in Sapporo, if you could only pick one, a lot of people say that one. All this snow, this is like cozy weather. So what's going to be next for today's vlog? The top 3 things to do in Sapporo. Maybe a cozy activity is next. Onsen. So almost everyone I asked about top 3 things to do in Sapporo, almost everyone said one thing is to go to an onsen. It's perfect. Go get nice and warm after being out in the snow. Let's go check out what Sapporo has to offer for onsen. Give me an onsen with snow and I'm happy. This is luxury to me. I love it. And I think if there's one word I describe Sapporo by, it's cozy. And boy, if you can have onsen in the snow in the wintertime, I love it. I think the next stop, after I warm up here, get ready for the snow again, and head over to the fish market. Mijo Fish Market in Sapporo. Everyone says when you're in Sapporo, have seafood, have sushi. They're really famous for like crab and oysters. Let's get an idea of how much like a crab, king crab costs in Sapporo. So like these crab behind me are like 50,000 yen. So just under $400. Okay, so this one, 37,000. And then yeah, he said those other crab are like 37,000 yen. So just under $300 for the crab. But you can see you have just a large selection. Mijo Fish Market, so popular, people come out here. Sometimes they sit right here on the sidewalk and have lunch, but it's too cold for that. I want to go somewhere more cozy. But if you love crab and oysters, this is probably your spot to come and enjoy that. But for me, I'm gonna go somewhere and warm up. Maybe have a hot coffee or what everybody talks about, this popular soup, curry, cozy food. I'll see you at the next spot. Most popular thing to do in Sapporo, at least top 3, is come for soup curry. So here I am in one of Sapporo's most popular soup curry spots. And if you're wondering about the locations during this video, I'll put them all in the video description. So here we go. I ordered the vegetable soup curry. Also real popular but sold out is the lamb and the pork. They have like chicken, and then you can choose your spice level 1 to 20. I chose 18. Sapporo soup curry, and it's really delicious. I'm gonna enjoy my vegetable soup curry, famous in Sapporo. And should mention also the rice here is famous from Hokkaido, growing here. Thanks a lot, man. Good night. Soup curry garaku, it's so popular, and it was really good. Super recommend it. You're going to see the line. A lot of people waiting to get into this place. You can see it starts to stack up hours in advance. So probably by the time I leave here, it's going to be dark outside, and kind of wind the stay down. Going to go to one more spot. Going to hop on the metro, the subway, and go to an area called Susukino. It's where the nightlife is. Gonna go meet up with a buddy of mine who I met in Taiwan and introduce you guys to him. Maybe go have one more ramen before the stay's over. Even though this city is full of food and everybody talks about eating, and when I asked them top 3 things to do, most of the top 3 things are about food. Don't see a lot of obesity. Everybody stays kind of trim, but I'm making up for it. I'm eating a lot of food today. All of it is so delicious. Gonna catch up with you guys after I get on the metro, and see you at the next stop. Okay, so one of the guys said come here to Susukino. It's like the nightlife area of Sapporo. It's actually really famous for nightlife all around Japan. But I'm not really a nightlife guy tonight. I'm gonna go have ramen with a friend instead, right over here close by, and almost bring this day, my first day in Sapporo, to an end. Let's go to one more ramen. Second ramen of the day for me in Sapporo. Everybody says when you come to Sapporo, eat ramen. So I'm gonna eat it twice today, and I'm gonna meet a friend of mine, Wataru. He actually lives in Sapporo. I met him in Taiwan. I'm gonna meet him for ramen tonight. And hey, Wataru, what's up? Well, Wataru and I met in Taipei, and he lives in Sapporo.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask you, what are the top 3 things to do in Sapporo?
Okay, the ramen, and sushi, and hot spring onsen, and nightlife.
Nightlife.
Yeah.
I like this place. In fact, it reminds me a little bit of Portland, Oregon, or Seattle, the vibe. But it's just a better city. What's your favorite city in Japan?
That's Osaka.
Osaka.
Yeah, Osaka. Yeah.
Yeah. I think this might be my new favorite city in
Sapporo?
Japan. I mean, I love Kobe, I love Osaka, I love Tokyo, I love Hakone.
Now?
But now, whenever I come to Japan, I mean, I always go to those other 4 places every time I'm here. Now I'm going to be going to 5 places. I have Sapporo too.
Yeah, great. Thank you.
It's so good.
Yeah, thank you.
So Wataru, man, another ramen looks fantastic.
Yeah.
I think since we're in Sapporo, we should probably have Sapporo beer. We got our classic Hokkaido Sapporo beer.
Yeah.
Cheers, good seeing you again.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
See you guys.